And it's going to be Spain then who will kick off this international in Barcelona. The first time that England have played Spain in Barcelona. And indeed, the English side have a good record against the Spaniards. They've won the last 5 times they've met, and Spain have only won 3 times in the 11 times that the two nations have faced each other. McMills for England. A little touch here from Ray Wilkins. Ron Greenwood with only 2 defeats in 23 games since he took over. Wilkins here with a foraging run. Keegan looking to get a shot in, but the goalkeeper, Arconada, well behind that one. In fact, critics are saying that this Arconada in the Spanish goal is just about the best goalkeeper on the continent at the moment. Plays for the league leaders, Real Sociedad. Big Migueli from Barcelona, the local hero, playing it forward, the number 3 to the number 10, Uria. Migueli again to the sweeper, Alessanco. And Danny caught from behind by Mick Mills. That's a free kick to Spain. Alessanco with it. Number 5 to Gordillo. And now Juanito of Real Madrid. Gordillo going on, but Watson stopping him, and a goal kick. Great jump there. And a lovely ball played by Gordillo, but here England on the break with Kennedy. And now can Woodcock get in there? Just wide of that Spanish goal, and England so nearly in the lead. A lovely break, though, by Ray Kennedy, playing the ball superbly forward here for Tony Woodcock. Out comes the keeper, and the ball just a fraction wide of what would have been a marvellous opening goal for England. Satrustegui lost the ball, though, to Keegan, and now it's with Koppel again for England. Here's Keegan. O'Rea watching him so closely, but Keegan getting his cross in all right. And a great shot there, was saved, though. Trevor Francis so close to getting that goal for England. A good piece of keeping, in fact. Neil, Thompson trying a pot, this time over the top. 2 very good strikes there by England. First of all, Keegan doing so well, beating off Uria, getting a little cross in there, Francis following it in, and the keeper did well to get behind it. Watson, Mills, Woodcock. Playing inside again for Mick Mills, and now for Keegan, and a shot there by Francis, and again the keeper saved well. The crowd all round are on their feet applauding their keeper, Arconada. A nice dummy there by Keegan, and a good shot well saved here by Francis. Saura to Uria, Saura from Valencia. And now here come England again with Woodcock on his own and all the way through, faced only by the keeper. And it's there! They missed it on the line, and Woodcock has scored. A bad miss on the line by Spain. Look at this for a break. What a great piece of running by Woodcock, seeing the break and taking it so well. The keeper came out. I thought maybe he played it a little too far forward there. Tucks it under the keeper. The defender comes running in and completely misses the ball under him into the back of the net, and England in the lead with 16 minutes gone. An injury on Tony Woodcock as he collided with the keeper there. And England already beginning to warm up. Laurie Cunningham. And the referee telling Fred Street that if Woodcock needs treatment, he's got to come off and get it. Well, that's a good start by England. A goal up, and it could have been more. Juanito. Urquiaga, the ball out of play, a throw to England. And it's Sarong Greenwood's also got Trevor Brooking warming up. And it looks like a shin or a calf maybe on the right leg that's troubling Tony Woodcock. Phil Neal stopping Gordilio. Guisasola, Urria. This more promising looking move being made here by the Spaniards. A little flick through there, and Shilton saves. The final shot was a poor one by Saura. They worked a very good opening there, Spain. That little flick through here to the Valencia man, Saura. But what a weak finishing shot. Easily held there by Peter Shilton. Here's Wilkins. Look at the space again for Wilkins. And arriving late was Keegan. And on the far side was Koppel. He's having a terrific little game, Steve Koppel, tonight. Mills now lifting another one into that Spanish penalty area. The half chance that came Koppel's way really made by Keegan, and here's Keegan again on the ball for England. Played back this time for Trevor Francis. Woodcock. Wilkins. Just chipping it along there, inch perfect for Keegan. Not sure what the referee's given there, but he's given a throw to Spain with half an hour gone. And England still leading 1-0. Tony Woodcock's goal. Juanito. Urria. Oh, and here's Danny on this left-hand side for the first time in the game. That's a good-looking cross as well. Nodded down there, and Phil Thompson in beautifully to the rescue for England. Well-timed piece of defence there by Liverpool's Phil Thompson. Here's Spain again with Guisasola to the number 4, Gordilio. Dani. Saura. Urria. Urquiaga. And another cross coming in, and Shilton saving that one well from Juanito. Mills on this side now that Danny has come here. Phil Neal to Kevin Keegan. Free kick. And that number 10 has hardly... Yeah, I think that look tells a lot, because the number 10, Urria, has almost been in Keegan's boots all night. And there was a callous foul from behind by the number 6, Guisasola, on Trevor Francis. Another free kick to England. Quickly taken there by Neal. A turn by Woodcock. And Migueli getting a well-timed challenge in there to concede the corner. So, Tony Woodcock, scorer of England's goal, with the corner. Kennedy at the near post. But a deeper one for Phil Thompson to come in and power a header in there, but just wide of the far post. And the throw finding Wilkins in a fairly dangerous position, that throw, because Wilkins was being closed down by a couple of Spaniards. But he showed a lot of skill there. A lot of skill there from Keegan for Koppel. Good play by England, being applauded by the Spanish crowd. Koppel now. Woodcock. Played again for Francis. Mills supporting behind him. Francis going past his man. Getting to the byline. And Migueli having trouble getting that one away. Kennedy's right in there. And a goal! Another one by England. Stevie Koppel. No, there's a pushing down, presumably as Kennedy was jumping, when England had the ball in the net. But my word, there's been so much that's been good about England tonight. Francis again looking so good, just getting to the byline, turning it back. Migueli, a real bad clearance there. There's the header by Francis, and there apparently was the foul as Koppel hooked it into the net. They've looked a side in the making, there's no doubt about that in this first half, England. As the whistle goes for half-time, England leading by 1-0 as the players come off. The goal scored by Tony Woodcock. It might well have been another one or two, Steve Koppel having had one disallowed, but the goal by Woodcock enough at the moment. So welcome back to Barcelona at the start of this second half. England leading by 1-0, scored by Tony Woodcock after 15 minutes. England now having made no substitutions at half-time, but Spain have made 2, and they brought on Diego, a midfield player, and Carrasco, who is a local hero, a Barcelona winger. Thompson. And now Koppel. And it's Phil Neal putting it away. And the two players who've been replaced are Juanito, the number 11, and Saura. Diego, number 15. And here's number 10, Uria. No, Uria is still there, the man who's got the marking job on Kevin Keegan. Wilkins. Koppel. 3 substitutes allowed from each side. That's an arrangement that Kubala and Ron Greenwood between them made. And it's with Migueli, the big central defender from Barcelona. Urquiaga. Guisasola. And Mills getting in for England. Here's Tony Woodcock. He's made a terrific impression here tonight, Tony Woodcock, and here's Trevor Francis. And Phil Neal coming up fast on the far side. Coming in again towards Francis, tried to get the header in. Wilkins was jumping in there too. Kennedy would like to get it onto the left foot, couldn't do so. And it's Carrasco. The long ball forward, and an offside, which makes that East German linesman very unpopular. And I must say, it looked to me as though Mick Mills had played them onside. Francis. But it was a lovely ball played by Carrasco, and there's a warning there for England, but it's still Francis now for Koppel. And the shot by him well wide, and Koppel beaten in the air. Carrasco. Played on for the number 4, Gordillo. Beating his man, across, coming in. Oh, just wide there, the header from Satrusegui. Annoyed with himself because that's a real clear opening that came Spain's way. Looked a little bit as though they were warming up the local Barcelona player, Olmo. But at the moment, it's Keegan for England. Oh, there was a bobble just as he was thinking about a shot. Kennedy, though, turning it in, and it'll come out for Wilkins. There's a shot by him, and a good one, too! Tipped away by Arconada. Doesn't often get on the score sheet for England, Ray Wilkins. I remember he got one in Vienna last summer. Urquiaga. Uria. Urquiaga. Fair cross there. Good jump by Phil Thompson. And plenty of support there for the knockdown. Koppel doing the chasing over on that far side for England. Gordillo with him. Still Stevie Koppel. And a little ball played in here for Trevor Francis. Oh, brilliant goal for England. Francis the scorer, and Koppel making it superbly. Well, Koppel has been a real hero right the way through this game. But England's two front men, Woodcock and Francis, have been absolutely irresistible with their work and their finishing. And Francis really making the most of that effort to make it 2-0. So the Spaniards make their substitution, and England are now 2-0 in the lead, with a really brilliant goal there, fashioned by Koppel and finished by Trevor Francis. And I should tell you that Trevor Francis was saying earlier today that he'd had a dream that he and Tony Woodcock, no, it was Tony Woodcock who had the dream, that they would each score. Well, that's the way it's turned out. Mills couldn't keep that one in. Well, this place is buzzing with the brilliance of that goal, because it was an amazing charge on that far touchline. Little Koppel, who you could have forgiven him for not chasing it, because the ball looked as though it must go out. But he not only beat his man and pulled it in, but he found a lovely pass for Francis, and well, we were in the hands of Spanish television. We didn't see a replay of it here, which is sad, because that was really a goal worth replaying. But there's a free kick now for Spain, a little knockdown. Carrasco's in there, and just wide. And the linesman was flagging on this side for an offside in any case. And a free kick. Elquiaga. Now England just need to keep their concentration. They really mustn't let Spain back into this game. Diego on the ball for Spain at the moment, halfway through the second half. And again the linesman's got his flag up. The referee hasn't seen it. And a great save by Peter Shilton from Gordillo. And Gordillo with that shot. 20 minutes to go. England leading by 2-0. And Keegan there for England. But beaten. And Carrasco trying a little chip just onto the roof of that England net. This fella really has livened things up for Spain, but they're 2 down. What about that? Shilton might have been in trouble, just too high. Played here for Diego. Carrasco. And turned in well, and turned over well. Good play by Shilton from Satsu Stegwi's. Nice little turn by the byline there. And a corner for Spain, with just about 3 minutes to go. And the drummer is back with us as Danny tries the header. Tipped away again by Peter Shilton. The replay this time, Danny's header. Good at agile keeping again by Shilton, as Carrasco takes another corner for Spain. England still leading 2-0. Phil Thompson up there, Dave Watson up there, but it can be turned back by Gordillo. It was Phil Thompson again, hooking that one away. And so much better for England's morale and prestige if they can get away without conceding a goal here. And the great psychological advantage of knowing that they have to face Spain in Naples, being drawn in the same group as the Spaniards in the European Championship in Italy this summer. It'll do wonders for England to win this game, there's no question of that, and they've won it, if indeed that is the way it's going to be, with about 3 minutes to go. They've won it with a lot of style. And again, no problems for Shilton, and a goal kick from Olmo. And finding Emlyn Hughes. Woodcock in the first half, Francis in the second half. England have won this match. No, the referee's still looking at his watch. I thought that was a blast on the whistle. No, it is. England have won by 2-0 by Tony Woodcock in the first half, by Trevor Francis in the second. A really good, sound, and at times very skillful performance by England. One they should really be pleased with.